All right, so here it is done. I'm terrible at filming and working. It's got pre-filter and then a main filter. It's where the piano hinge is. It's got the clasp right there. This is where the 10-inch to 8-inch reducer is. You can see in there, there's the fan. With that, I just take this flange and I just cut half of it, put it in there, and then I bend the tabs back. You can see right here. I messed up a little bit right here. These are supposed to be on the inside like they are, and I had them on the outside. That messed up my filter spacing. So again, you open it up, and I'll start it here in a second. This is the cheap filters. Just use that because most of the debris and dust is going to catch on this, and that's on the outside. But here's a finer, these are Merv 11 or something. Anyway, just some support here to keep this in, sturdy. And then to keep them from getting sucked into the fan, I've got a spacer here, or a support, and then a support here. And then there's also one at the top. So again, when they're in there, just slide the pre-filter in, and then the other one. This is just a little over a 2-inch gap, and the reason being is you can also get just regular 2-inch filters that are pretty nice too. And then yeah, it's just an extension cord that I cut the female end off of, and then I just wire it into the black. I just tape the red for precautionary, and then the neutrals on here, and then I taped some extra insulation here so if that rubs. Took my ground wire, put a new screw into the metal housing, and the fan is supported back here with some screws. There's 4-1 on each corner, and then I also put one there and then right there, and then you can also see down there, oops, right down there, it was like the cage was round, so it just also helps support that. But it's something like that. So all in all, pretty slick unit. It is heavy. I would say probably 65, 70 pounds. The only thing that we need to do is this hinge creates like an 1/8-inch gap all the way around. So we need to get some foam from here to here, all the way around this and right here, so that it'll close up this gap. As you can see right there, you can see that gap, because you don't want the dust going in here. Believe it or not, it almost feels like there's more suction right here than there is coming right here. So we don't want to have the fan blades getting dirty at all, because that clean air gets exhausted and goes out. So here's the other end. Again, it's a 12 gauge extension cord. Just plug it in regular, and it starts up. So about the only real test I guess I can do is, dust is really light. So here's a piece of toilet paper, and you can see it goes right to it. So both sides, same thing, just sucks it to it. If I had dust, I'd throw dust on it, but of course we're gonna keep it clean. Right there. If I had to guess, I don't have a meter to meter how much wind is coming through here, but you can see clear out here. It makes a heck of a breeze. When I had this opened earlier, right here, there's so much force it pushes itself on the cart. Oh, I got stopped on the wire. pushing itself back. That's how much force is coming through there. You can barely see it moving, but anyway, yeah, as long as the fan doesn't go out. There it goes again. Stopped on the wire. You can see that the suction is a lot less when the lid is open. If I close that down, this thing just takes it right to it. Oh. Holds it to it better. So, yeah. All in all, it was a free squirrel cage fan. You can get them pretty decent from a HVAC company. And it's like $110 in materials. One sheet of plywood, $3 latch, $6 hinge, screws we had at the shop, the extension cord, it's like 30 bucks. And the filters, the nice red ones are, I think they're 12 or 14, and then these are like $3. So each job we'll just throw these away and charge to the next job two new filters. So there you go.